The brand new exotic mission Encore came out, and within it, we are going to be solving 3 secret hidden puzzles in order to upgrade the brand new Choir of One exotic and get yourself some triumph score as well. So first off, you're going to want to complete this mission once, and when you go through that kind of lab area, you'll unlock the Specimen 7 quest. You'll return back to failsafe and it'll have you do a couple mini tasks. So like you have to kill like Vex bosses. I recommend just running a couple breach executables for this. You have to get solar kills on Vex and rapid kills on Vex. But whenever you finish that, it will let you get the Conductor's Imprint Codes research instrument, which is essentially like a little consumable that will allow you to access the quote unquote hub area of the new Encore mission. This unlocks all these puzzles. You can also go and visit Banshee to pick up the Catalyst quest, but this is retroactive as well. So there are 3 puzzles that you can complete, but in order to get the Catalyst, you're actually going to have to do the legendary version of the mission, but you don't have to get the chests on the legendary version. So however you want to do it, you can get the chests on the legendary, you don't have to, but you do have to complete one if you want the Catalyst. So the first secret puzzle, you're going to load in, and right before the very first time you pick up one of the little nodes that you pick up, there's the green, the yellow, and the blue. Right before that first encounter, you'll be in this purple hallway, and you would normally go right to go to the encounter where you pick up those nodes and you do all the puzzles and stuff. However, tucked away to the left behind a corner is going to be this hub I talked about. And if you have done this specimen quest, you'll actually have a little puzzle here. So you go up into the room, it'll initialize some stuff, and then some Vex confluxes will spawn. Shoot the ones with the tiny little box under it. You'll see me shoot them in order. Once you shoot one with the tiny box under it, the box will move to another one, shoot that one, complete the inner ring. Then 4 will spawn on the outside, like above the portals, and once again, just shoot the ones that has the small little box indicating the correct conflux to shoot. When you shoot all 8 in the correct order, the chest will spawn. This will give you some seasonal loot, and you will get the Nexus Access Triumph complete. This will also spawn some other things later on in the mission. So you'll continue on through the Encore mission in order to find the second puzzle. You'll actually find this one right in the same room as the first planetary piston, right before like the tower encounter, I guess. So you're just walking along, there will be this Vex conflux right in front of you, and if you scan it, the Vex portal to your right will open. This will bring you into a wide open room. It's really the first room of this mission, and there will be another conflux to scan. And when you scan this, there will be 5 little Vex data pads that'll spawn on walls. You can follow these little white lights. They'll kind of point you towards the projections, and just like you do on like Neomuna and other missions in the game, you just have to find them and shoot them. And there is a time limit, and every time you find one, it extends the time a little bit. But I believe there's 5 of them. Here's the footage where I'm just kind of running around, shooting them, finding them all. And once you find them all, the chest will spawn, and you will get your first frame upgrade, which will allow you to pick any of the different barrels on the Choir of One auto rifle. Then you're going to continue on until you get to the next conflux. It'll be right in your way. It's right where you started the specimen quest in Maya's lab, where you have to listen to her give a little talk about like how she killed her wife a ton of times. It's pretty morbid, but there's a conflux in here, and it will open up the Vex gate directly behind it. And when you go in there, there's a pretty tricky puzzle. What this is a bunch of Vex gates, and they all have one of those blue node banks. And when you bank a blue node, it will shoot a light out of that Vex gate, and it will light up one of the Vex triangles. What this means is that portal that you are standing right next to, that you just banked in, will teleport you to the space above that Vex diamond. And so if you look in the room above you, there's a sectioned room. So it's kind of like, it's cut up like an orange, like segments of an orange. And in every segment, there is one of those pink Vex data pods. And so what you need to do is put in the Vex node, the blue thing, put it in, and that will teleport you once again above where the white line goes to the Vex diamond that it connects to. And you'll step in the portal, you'll break that pink node, and then it will spread. So you'll now have to break the 2 adjacent to it. So return through the portal back to the main room and look up, and 2 of the nodes will now have times. And so now you need to run around and bank that blue node into different portals until the white line projects to the Vex diamond underneath one of the data pods that has a time. So you just keep plugging, you'll see which Vex gate goes to where you need it to go. You step in, you destroy the pod, you step out, and you keep doing that, making sure that you're destroying the pods that have the lowest amount of time first. And once you complete all the pods, that will spawn the third and final chest for this week, which will give you the catalyst for subsistence. If we find anything else, I will let you know. I will, of course, make a video, and in future weeks, I will also be making videos for this. If you found this useful, please consider subscribing. I love your faces, and I'll see you very soon. Have a great night.